Over 1 billion people across the world either don't have access to electricity, or even if they do, they can't afford it. And most of those are farmers in rural areas. And this perpetuates that cycle of poverty. And we realize that if we solve that issue of making sure they could access electricity that they could afford at the same quality, then we would be able to solve the biggest issue that we have in the world today. So Mandulis develops renewable energy projects that delivers clean energy such as electricity, clean cooking fuel, but also delivers fertilizers and biochar for farming communities. So for every food we eat, there's husks that are left out there. Those husks don't decompose that easily. They don't break down. So it's waste that remains there for ages. But we take that waste and we bake it at a very high temperature, and it breaks it down into what is called biochar. Biochar is a beautiful substance that basically fertilizes the soil. The gases that come out in that process are methane and hydrogen, which for me as a rocket scientist, that is rocket fuel. It runs the engine, such as a car engine or a generator. So that's what we basically do. The rocket fuel from agricultural waste generates electricity, and what's left over fertilizes the soil so more crops can be grown. Factories and industries and large companies will then pay for those high-value products, which replace coal, which replace fertilizers from chemicals, which replace other fossil fuels, and help those big companies clean up their act, while at the same time delivering transformation in these rural communities. We've seen in the communities where we've worked for the last 10 years, we've seen change. We've seen kids going to school, having electricity for the first time. We've seen farmers' incomes multiply many times over. We've seen homes built, we've seen roads built, all because we've connected the dots. I'm sure we can definitely unlock so much more as a community and solve these issues. But crucially, what's important is this: we just have one Earth, and that is nature. And it's going to be here forever. We've got to fix it and make it even better. What I see is an opportunity within the circular economy, when all waste is not thrown away and dumped, but is converted into what replaces the need to extract more from the ground. We can slowly heal the world.